Hello everyone, my name is Deino, and I am the manager of Celta Deino in the Pokemon Premier League. Now, I joined this league because someone that I'd been speaking to on Twitter for quite a good time, Don Fanatic, decided he wanted to put something together, and I was very proud to be a part of that, and quite frankly, I feel that this league could be going places. We already have plans in place for the second season, and I would love to be a part of that for as long as possible, so I'm going to tell you all a little bit about myself. I live in Carlisle. I haven't always lived in Carlisle. For the first 18 years of my life, I was a Birmingham boy. I lived in Birmingham, a little place called Yardley, and we had a cemetery literally down the road from us, so that wasn't exactly the most promising of locations to be. I didn't particularly enjoy having to walk past the cemetery everywhere, like any time I wanted to go anywhere, but you know what? It kind of made me a bit stronger as a person, and yeah, that kind of stuff. But all of my life I've kind of been interested in music and drama and that kind of thing. So I decided that after studying drama for a long time and a very high amount of years have gone into my drama, that I thought I would take the time to spread my roots a little bit and get myself out of Birmingham. So I moved over to Carlisle in the summer of 2014 to study music, like musical theatre and drama, in joint honours at the University of Cumbria. And I met some really awesome people here, and quite frankly, this room you're seeing right now, this is my uni halls of residence, so for a manager of a team to be living in uni halls is kind of interesting, do you think? Pokemon-wise though, I have been playing Pokemon competitively now for 8 years, ever since the start of Diamond and Pearl. I started playing Pokemon though since Gold and Silver. I am now 19 years old, so I was very little when I started playing Gold and Silver, but I remember it being one of the best games ever. Then I moved on to Ruby and Sapphire, and quite frankly, I enjoyed them so much more. I class them as the games that I started with, because I don't really remember much of playing Gold and Silver back then. I just remember thinking it was awesome. But when I got into competitive battling, originally I was still in the phase of just get everything as strong as it will be, and it will smash the hell out of everyone. And that kind of comes through in my playstyle a little bit now, because I do use a lot of Choice Band, Choice Specs, Choice Scarf users, and a lot of Life Orb users. I am a very offensive-minded person. However, I would not hesitate to use Stall if it was the only way for me to win. For a huge portion of Gen 5 and Gen 6, I used Stall because it was the only way that I could counteract a lot of the threats that were in the higher tiers. However, when I played UU and below, I would tend to go for the more offensive method because the game would be more fun that way. I believe that in the higher tiers, when you make a prediction, it's literally one of many. You have to predict correctly 7 or 8 times to get yourself a foothold in the match. However, UU and below is very fast paced, so if you make a correct prediction down there, it could be the difference between you winning and you losing one move. And that is what I believe the Pokemon Premier League is about. It's about being in the right place to make the right call at the right time. That one move could be the difference between winning and losing, and quite frankly, I feel like I'm capable of making those changes. Yeah. I mean, when I first started, my favourite Pokemon actually in the game to use was actually Ninjask, believe it or not. The fact was, I would literally use Protect and Swords Dance and Baton Pass all of those boosts out to a powerful hitter like Machamp, or I used to love Rampardos back then. It was honestly one of my favourite Pokemon, but yeah. As time went on, I kind of gained like a little list of what my favourites were, and my style has changed according to what's happened in the metagame, and believe it or not, Bayonet is not actually my favourite Pokemon. It's the one that I say is my favourite a lot of the time to people who I speak to, but I don't actually class it as my favourite Pokemon. I'm not going to reveal which one is, because I may do a video on it at some point in the future, and I don't particularly want to be giving away spoilers or anything right now, but yeah, it's not what you might expect. But yeah, what else is there really to talk about? Oh yeah, back when I was like 14, 15, I used to actually have another YouTube channel where I would record Pokemon battles using my crappy little camera, and I'd post them on YouTube, like live commenting them, because that was the only way you could record a battle back then. I used to really look up to. I was actually part of a league called T-Flare, which was like a massive thing back then. It had a load of members. Like it was like a. I was actually a gym leader on it. It was literally like the Pokemon Premier League, but it was like an actual gym challenge instead. So you would have to play other people to win badges and move forward. I was actually a gym leader of that myself, and it was really awesome. It was really awesome. I enjoyed it so much, and the people over there taught me everything that I ever learned from the game. And yeah, I actually had a YouTube channel where I'd upload battles against those people on that website from. I still remember sitting upstairs in my old little bedroom with my little bunk bed, just waiting for a video to upload on YouTube and being so excited at seeing how it would do. Oh, it was brilliant. But back in the sun, I think it was like just late winter 2014, I decided I wanted to give that another go. So I did a load of research and had another look at all that kinds of stuff, like how to actually render and edit videos properly and like all that kind of stuff, and I decided to reboot my channel. And all throughout that time I had been doing competitive battles, so I decided I'd start up my channel by doing a series where I drunk this stuff in Kona hot pepper sauce. It's mirrored because this camera's terrible, but I would drink that stuff every time I lost a Pokemon, and quite frankly it was really fun to do. I really enjoyed doing it, and it's a series that I've recently rebooted with like updated graphics and like a different format, a different tier to play in. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just really glad because my channel was kind of dying, and I thought that the PPL was one of the few ways I could actually revive it, and that's exactly what I've done. The PPL has helped me bring my channel back to life. I actually had a massive surge of views and follows and likes and subscribers as soon as it was announced I was a manager of the PPL, and I am forever grateful for the PPL for everything it's done for me. I mean, quite frankly, I've really enjoyed looking forward to the matches each week. I know we're 3 weeks in, and this is coming really late, but we've all got on so well, and I really enjoy being in this league. I mean, name another league where you're required to wear a suit to do a Meet the Manager video. Oh man. Quite frankly though, I just really enjoy being here, and I would hope to be here for as long as possible. But you know what? I'm going to have to put this on for the last 10 seconds of the video. It's like a little mask that I have, and it shows that I kind of want to win the gold, so yeah. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Wanted Bayonet, and yeah, this is my Meet the Manager video. So best of luck to everyone else for the rest of the campaign, and go Celta Deino. See ya, guys.